And we're back. Okay, season 2, episode 2. And yes, I'm back inside. It's kind of grey, wet and windy outside in Sydney today. There's a storm that blew in and it says it's 16 degrees, but it feels like 5. And there's a massive wind chill, but the surf in Coogee was huge. I took the camera out this morning and snapped a few pics. It's something I'm trying to do a lot more of recently, to take a few more photos with my camera instead of videos. I want to get more prints on the wall, but that involves just having more practice. At the minute, if I show you behind here, above the bed, that's one of my prints. That's a funny print because that was during COVID and I was, what they called back then was a close contact. I was a close contact and I was meant to stay isolated in the house, but I safely isolated myself down for sunrise and took my camera down to a local pool and snapped that pic, and it was one of the best sunrises I think I've ever seen. I could have probably snapped a few better photos, but it just reminds me of when I should have been locked up in lockdown and I snuck out illegally. So in this episode today, I thought I'd give you an update about how the training's going. It's the first week of 18 of the marathon plan for September and I feel great, but there's also a surprise in the mix and I'll get to it at the end of the video. Quickly, I thought I'd go through how week 1 of the marathon training went down. So I've had 6 runs this week. I've done 5. Monday, Wednesdays in this program were active recovery, so it's a 5k, slow pace, chilled. But the fun run this week was the 3 times hill runs. And I haven't done hill sprints in a while, since I was young. Like, I've never purposely went over to a hill and decided to sprint up it, and it was tough. Last one. Whew. That's tight. But the buzz was unreal. Sydney was raining for about 2.5 weeks before this run. You see this stuff? See this stuff right here? This stuff right here is called rain, and it hasn't stopped raining in Sydney in like 2 weeks. It's rained every day for 2 weeks. Just getting out in the sunshine, the endorphins, or as me and Ella call them, the endolphins, really kicked in. So today was a race pace 8k and it was pretty cruisy. I kept my pace in around that 4 minutes 45. It stayed in the zone 2. So zone 2 for my heart rate is sitting at sub 135 according to my Garmin. So I would manage to stick under that there the whole way and average like a 132 for the run. The hills spiked that and it was pretty hard to get it back down again. But anyway, that's running done. The exciting news, the one that I want to get into this week, is the Mullins have confirmed, and that is the Mullins, me, my mum, my dad, an uncle, and a brother, and my other brother's doing something in New Zealand as well. We have decided when I go back home in June to cycle the length of Ireland. That is from Mizenhead all the way to Mallinhead. Everyone else is starting to train. It's only like a month away. Less, it's like 2 or 3 weeks away. I haven't even stepped on the bike yet, so this is going to be fun. But we've decided to cycle this for charity. So it's been a tough couple of years for my family. My parents, my grandparents have sadly passed away, but over the past couple of years they were suffering from Alzheimer's, dementia, and they've been supported in the Northern Ireland Hospice. So what we've decided to do is do this massive challenge as a family, like an unforgettable trip for these 2 charities. I'm excited, I'm pumped, I'm hoping for the good weather in Ireland. That is my main concern. But anyway, that's the big news. It's going to be an unbelievable trip, an unforgettable trip. And if you want to donate to our page, I'm going to have a Just Giving page down below. I'm going to try get some of the documentation of this trip on everyone's training on this channel. We'd love to raise a bit of money. I think we're sitting over £400 at the minute. Our goal is £1,000. So if you could spare a coffee and just donate to the little challenge below, that would be great. Anyway, episode 2, I'm going to try get back into like a bit more of the like a movie style vlog, but at the minute just busy with other things. I'm just putting excuses in the way, but it's hard to focus on everything at once. until then, it's going to be this podcast style format. I enjoy it and it's super fun. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.